The National Medal for Museum and Library Services is the nation's highest honor for libraries and museums that are serving their communities in exceptional ways. Parkview Library Media Center specialists Jennifer Fisher and Candace Rush and community member Pablo Rivera traveled to Washington from Sterling, Virginia to receive the National Medal and spoke to IMLS about how the library impacts the community.
Well, at the Parkview Library Media Center, we are working on re-imaging the library into a welcoming, gathering place for students, faculty, and staff who can come together in an atmosphere that fosters academic synergy, sparks creative and critical thinking, and inspires creativity. The community that we serve is a very diverse community. It's diverse culturally and it's also diverse socioeconomically. The Parkview Library Media Center is open every school day from 7:45 until at least 5 o'clock at night. We have school hours before school and we always have students waiting at the door. The reason that we're open extended hours is because there's a need in our community for students to have a safe place to come maybe early in the morning when their parents have already left for work. They need to have space to finish their projects. They need to have computer access, and they seek research assistance and assistance finding books to read.
Some students go in there to finish work, to finish projects, have their meetings, or just to look up some information. So usually before and after school is used more dedicated towards educational stuff, but it's also used for some recreational stuff. There are board games, there are magazines, we have art supplies, we have glue sticks, we have scissors. You know, we just have everything that you might be looking for. Now during the day, there are classes that go in, and sometimes our librarians give little workshops on how to use programs on the internet and programs that are in the computers. Some classes go in to pick up books for their use.
In our library, I think we have a philosophy that is twofold. I'd say we really concentrate on service and teaching. And so at Parkview, that is seen in the way that we try to seek out whatever needs that our Parkview community might have, whether that's a teacher need and a new tool that they would like to teach their students and we can help them with that, or maybe it's a student need where they do not have a printer and ink at home and they come in the morning to print out that paper that's due that day. The other part of our philosophy is teaching. We are uniquely placed in a school library to bring the teaching aspect of all librarians into our practice. We can find ourselves working one-on-one with a student at a computer, teaching them how to use software to cite their resources, for example. But we also have the opportunity to teach whole classes.
We are a very lively library. We have lots of activity, lots of interaction. We know that students learn through social interaction, and so we foster that social interaction. We don't shush them. Which is not to say there aren't quiet areas of the library where students can go if they need quiet space to study, but we just have a lot of student groups coming in to do projects, students doing their individual projects, teachers meeting with students during the day and before and after school. We have 2 programs that we have developed that are morning concert series. And it started with Guitars on the Go, which consists of guitars, percussion, voice, sometimes keyboards. And it was so popular the first year that we did it that we branched out and decided to have 2 series. So now every Thursday morning in November before school, we have a multicultural ensemble. It's called Worldview. Worldview is the guitar ensemble made up of Parkview students, and it's often joined by other faculty members who join in and jam with drums or guitars or their own instruments. And it's just become very popular to have these concerts in the morning when students arrive off the buses. They see what's going on, they hear the music out in the halls, and they start gathering in groups, and sometimes they start dancing. And it's just been a really wonderful program to have at Parkview Library.
I think that the students know that they can come to us for things big and small, and things traditional and not traditional. If they know that they can come to a librarian to help find a book, But I think at Parkview, they know they can come to a librarian to help proofread their paper if they need that type of adult support. So we're there for whatever they might need.
When you're looking for a space where it's welcoming, where you feel at home, you really find it at the library. As soon as you walk in, they'll greet you not just by a handshake or just by a simple hey, just with the genuine smile. And you know, it's that warm smile that lets you feel at home. So I mean, that feeling, it's definitely a unique feeling that you get when you go there.